Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. Question on many folks' lips has been associated with hours of operation here in Thailand. We've done videos where we're talking about the Eastern Economic Corridor may go to a 24-hour operational state where you may be able to have entertainment 24 hours per day. There's further been discussion of moving to a 4 a.m. closing time, although it seems to be that different geographical locations may be able to enjoy this. Kind of seems like a zoning thing, possibly. I got to thinking about this video after reading a very interesting article in the Pattaya Mail, pattayamail.com. Urge those who are watching this video, go check that out. I'm going to quote some excerpts from it. There's more information in there, and I think it's worth reading if you're interested in this topic. Quoting directly, Pattaya opposition builds to 4 a.m. booze extension proposal. The first time when I read that headline, that seemed very counterintuitive to me, because it seems like, most folks that are in the, I would think, as sort of an outside operator, for lack of a better term, outsider's perspective, I would think, any additional hours that you can be open is kind of a godsend, but that may not be the case. And I'll get into the quote here. Pattaya bar and club owners are increasingly skeptical of the Tourist Authority of Thailand's recommendation that selected districts and popular cities should be allowed to serve alcohol for 2 hours longer than the current 2 a.m. closing time. They say that the proposals lack clarity, as well as penalizing nighteries not lucky enough to be included in the new liberal zones. Yeah, just me talking here. Yeah, it does seem a little bit unfair that, okay, just because I'm on this side of the street and you're on that side of the street, I can be open 2 hours longer. I can kind of understand the argument there. Quoting further, critics say the idea, I think they mean is, but critics say the idea hardly worth the effort. Quoting further, Kuntam Selim from the Pattaya Entertainment Alliance said, quote, a citywide improvement to 4 a.m. is fine, but to talk of certain streets having different regulations from their neighbors on some nights of the week is not progress, as it boosts jealousies and adds to confusion, unquote. Yeah. Again, just to kind of go back to what I was saying a second ago, I think that's a pretty valid argument. Quoting further, he pointed out that Cambodian tourist areas in Phnom Penh and Siem Reap remained open until the last customer left, rather than at some predetermined moment. It's a good point. And I remember talking years ago to old school expats who even you can talk to this day, and that was kind of the prevailing thing if you go back, kind of prior to the 2000s coming in. That, look, it was just kind of open until the last customer, or until the owner felt like closing. And I lived briefly in Korea, and that was kind of always the case. It was either, it's just until you want to stop, which may or may not be a great idea, or until the owner just wanted to kick you out, and just say, okay, last call, see you later. I don't know what the right answer to this is, but I do think that there is something to be said for the argument that, hey, look, if you're going to do it, let's just do it, rather than having these different zones where these people here can do it and those people there can't. I can understand why folks might have issues with that, especially folks in that industry, because that could create some comparative advantage that may kind of substantially even hobble certain businesses in the long term.